Yeah.
What?
Watch the Super Bowl?
No.
Yeah, Philly beat New England, you know what I'm saying? But we winning our fucking Super Bowls, you know what I'm saying? It was cool to give them one. But,
It was a sympathy victory for them.
yeah, we let them win and shit. But, you see how they was tearing down their whole city and shit? They was bugging out over there, yo. Fucking, like, pulling poles down, flipping cars. One motherfucker just runs up to a horse and punched him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, police horse.
That's shitty.
Yeah. Nah, but they say, you know what I'm saying? They said he's going to be all right. They say the horse is in stable condition.
How come we win so many Super Bowls, but nobody from here punches police horses or ruins the city every time we do it? Hi, I'm Chris. That guy right there, cracks Sizzlack.
Yo.
This is another episode of 4-minute and 20-second film reviews. What do we watch?
Red and Rosy on VHS.
Yeah, we sure did. That's
Yeah.
the VHS tape of it right there. Film threat.
Yeah, Frank Grow. A Frank Grow joint.
Yeah. Hello, Frank Grow. So we're going to start the timer here for 4 minutes and 20 seconds and do a film review.
Bong.
What was it about?
So, film's dedicated to his father. I guess his father was a drag racer. This is a film about drag racing. Main character is this dude, Big Red. He's like the biggest drag racer in the country. You know what I mean? Everybody fucking worships the fucking ground this dude walks on. You know, one day he has this real bad, he has a really bad race where he crashes and like flips the car like 40 times, you know what I'm saying? The shit's all fucked up. He almost dies, you know what I mean? They bring him into surgery. He has like this surgery that's like a 2-day or like 30-hour surgery, something like that. And in the process, they gotta remove his adrenal glands, you know? Dude wakes up, and you know how he's such an adrenaline junkie, you know what I'm saying? They have to put him on some medications and shit. It's like some like fake adrenaline type shit. So they do that. All of a sudden, all these fake Big Reds start popping up all over the fucking country. You know what I mean? At every drag racing event. They start taking this medication too, like, you know, taking mad of this shit. They end up not being able to keep up with the demand for this drug, so they basically have to start draining blood from people and killing people, taking their blood and fucking, you know, and ingesting it and shit like that. So basically, you know, they showed the, like a tattoo shop, and they showed this dude giving this dude a tattoo, but he's like, just fucking like going in, dog, like real deep in him, and he's just bleeding, and the blood's like dripping down his arm and like collecting in like a little bucket on the ground and shit. He about to use that shit. They have these two little kids come and they make a joke, you know what I mean, at one of the fake Big Reds and shit. Like, oh, I found this dick here, like this fake dick, and my boy told me that it blew off when you was in that accident and shit. So all of a sudden they snatch him up, bring him out back, they gut these motherfuckers, take their blood, pour them in jugs and shit. Basically the main Big Red, like the real one, he ends up marrying some bitch, yo, and he I don't know if it was his high school sweetheart, some shit like that. So he marries some chick, and they buy a house, and they come up with this shit. It's like some sort of simulation for drag racing, you know, but they need the adrenaline to do it. So he sits in like a makeshift drag race car, and they basically filter the blood through him, you know what I mean? He gets the adrenaline, and you know that's how he survives. Him and his wife, yo, they end up putting all these ads on the fucking in the newspaper and shit. People just coming through the crib, they fucking killing them, yo, hanging them upside down, draining their blood. Basically, yo, at some point, all of a sudden the next scene, this motherfucker turns into like a fucking monster, like a monster / robot. And he's just eating people, you know, this big, huge robot, you know, and he's eating people alive, and the dude's like drinking a beer. It's kind of trippy and shit. And yeah, man, that's pretty much where it ends off, man. It's a short 18 minutes.
What'd you like about it?
I like that it was black and white, and it was definitely shot on film. You know what I'm saying? You could tell. It looked ill. It looked ill, yo. It had that old school feel. You know You know what I mean? It took place in from 1968 to 71, although it was shot in 89. But it definitely had that late 60s feel, you know. It was dope. I like the fact that they had a lot of weird trippy shit in it. They had it would be a picture of him and his girl, and they would go up into the corners of the screen, and there'd be all this weird animation and shit in the screen, this weird suns and shit around their heads and cool shit like that. The tattoo scene was pretty dope, with all the blood coming out. It just made me cringe, and the monster was fucking dope for a 80s flick, independent underground joint.
Yeah, what didn't you like?
I didn't like that it was a little too short, and that they didn't really explain why he turned into a monster, but I think it was just there for visual effects, you know what I'm saying? Out of a possible 3.5, I'm giving this one right here a 2.8, man. This shit was dope. I know it's really rare to come by. See this shit.
Yeah, so this is a VHS tape from Film Threat. We watched it on this.
Word.
But it's on YouTube on Frank Grove's channel.
Word.
Along with some other short things that you might want to check out. So
yeah.
I'll be sure to put the link to that in the description below for you guys to check out.
Yeah, man, 18 minutes, yo, definitely worth your time, bro.
Yeah, it's really good and really impressive.
For sure.
But yeah, thanks for checking us out. We'll see you in a week.
Peace.